Willkommen beim neuen Video von mir, von euren Andi. Ich begrüße euch. Training durchgemacht, jetzt wird das 4. Spiel beginnen. Mal sehen, wie es heute läuft. Vielleicht stelle ich mich diesmal ein bisschen besser an und so. Und ich wünsche euch viel Spaß. Ach so, nicht vergessen, Like, netten Kommentar und Abonnieren nicht vergessen. Und jetzt wünsche ich euch viel Spaß bei diesem Video.
Everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Panthers going up against the Falcons. So let's get over to the ATL, Atlanta. Standing by our commentary team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
In its final season now as an NFL stadium, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome in downtown Atlanta. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Guyton along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here. The chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Carry for Jonathan Stewart. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything, just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side,
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line, right around the 2.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. Again, it's Stewart on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown. Carolina. Jonathan Stewart with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did, yeah. Right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream.
Ich finde es gut, dass man selber bestimmt.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2nd down following the run. Back to throw here. It's brought in right side by Ginn. The 40, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn, 92 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Es wäre cool, wenn wir Super Bowl schaffen würden. Oder bis zum Super Bowl.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end. There goes Jonathan Stewart. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll set up to throw. And the tight end Olsen, right side. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th. getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Ja,
to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take it in short, steady bursts.
They'll look to throw
Auf Mann, fangt doch mal mein Ball.
Both players had a
Ja,
shot
ich
at
muss
that
mich
one.
besser
Neither can
konzentrieren.
get it.
Ach,
And a break.
Scheiße. Egal.
Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
Komm,
which
mach
means they're
Feuer,
going to lose the
mach
field
Feuer.
position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost
Kommt
picked.
schon.
But instead, they'll keep
Hat
it
so
on
gut
second down.
angefangen.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Ich muss besser stand. Kommt schon.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away,
Wieder incomplete.
offense,
Oh, Mann.
and have it end up in the end zone. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to 10 again. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
And that's a nice knock away there by Keanu Neal, the safety from Florida. When we say knock, usually it's him knocking into someone.
Renn! Junge,
There
renn!
goes Jonathan Stewart. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Yes.
Jonathan Stewart on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Have they come up with a nickname for just Jonathan Stewart? Remember when it was double trouble when he's running with D'Angelo Williams in Carolina? But boy, what a year he had in 2015.
Yeah, it was just 11 yards shy of 1,000, so close, but kind of stepped out of that shadow, didn't he?
Certainly did, and gave the Panthers a real identity running the ball.
Och, Mann, Junge!
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Falcons are running the ball, but it hasn't helped them on the scoreboard. The Panthers know all they have to do now is try and shorten this game. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. They have it at the 44-yard line. Stewart's going to look for a gap, and he'll take this 56 yards for the score. The Panthers land the first punch. Panthers take it at the 1. Stewart's going to dart up the middle, and this run goes for a touchdown. Panthers up by 2 touchdowns. Panthers on offense, first quarter winding down. Gann's the target here, and nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. The lead now at 24. Now early in the second quarter, Stewart's able to get clear of the defense, and he'll take this 75 yards for the score. The lead continues to mount. We move late into the second. Stewart's able to get clear of everybody. He scores his 4th rushing TD of the day. The lead now at...
Shifts past him, and down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the confidence from last week carrying over to this week.
2 weeks in a row, and I have to admit, last week, I thought they were going to really struggle running the football. I thought that they had a real challenge on their hands, and they more than met it and created big-time openings that he just absolutely hurtled through. And they figured, why not? Let's carry it forward this week. Again, the same thing. All the blocking schemes are there. I think they've really done a great job. That B gap between the guard and the tackle has been there all game for them, and they continue to exploit it.
And he's just going downhill.
Not only downhill, but with incredible force.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's out.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Olsen over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And certainly not the same level of production this week as last. A couple of those catches last week, he was able to just find the soft spot, sit there, and corral it. I don't know what it is. He seems to be really covered up in this one, though.
Yeah, no soft spots here, and I put this on the play card a little bit. Got to find some things that will shake him free. Maybe you change your formations and make him an isolated guy on the backside so it's a one-on-one route. Maybe you put him into a stack and maybe hide him a little bit so that maybe he finds some place to run. You just got to come up with different opportunities to get the ball in his hands just to get him open and get him moving.
The intended receiver was...
Kommt schon. Weiter geht's.
Throwing here on first down. Caught on the left side by Ginn.
Oh, fuck.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The handoff comes to Stewart. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Looking to throw. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. drives have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This is Stewart, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. And they will take over. Getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check!
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Brooks Reed with a tackle. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL,
and he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Down to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Die haben verloren, wir haben gewonnen.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Super Bowl, dass wir den erreichen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet so viel Spaß wie ich, obwohl ich wieder viele Fehler gemacht habe, aber das Ergebnis zählt. Gewonnen ist gewonnen.
That'll do it from us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Ich hoffe, ihr hattet so viel Spaß wie ich, wie gesagt, und man hört sich beim nächsten Mal. Tipps und was ich noch verbessern könnte, rein bei die Kommentare reinmachen, Like da lassen, abonnieren nicht vergessen und da wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Tag. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Eure Andi. Haut rein. Ciao.